Hello, sneak peekers. I'm Simi. I'm out here on the red carpet for Black Twitter, A People's History. Can't wait to dive into it with y'all. What made you decide one day, hey, I want to be part of a documentary about Black Twitter?
Was sort of like something that kind of came along organically. I kind of just wrote the story and wanted to put it out into the world. And I think because of the weight and the influence of the story, and people realized that there was an actual purpose and meaning behind all the hashtags, Black Lives Matter, Black Girl Magic, Thanksgiving Clapback, like the things that sort of defined and moved the culture forward, that there was a story that could be told and expanded on in documentary form. There were tentpole moments that we knew we had to talk about, right? Like when you're telling a history of a people and a community, there are certain flashpoints that you have to touch on. So the very crystallizing first moment was the hashtag You Know You're Black When was the first big hashtag that brought everybody together. And then from there we sort of like marked Black Lives Matter, certain hashtags. When Rihanna was on the platform and her and Ciara were beefing, there's certain moments that we knew we had to document to sort of tell this story in its full scope.
I recently saw one of your tweets. You said that you've been with the culture for 20 years. So, I mean, what's it like seeing this like come from concept to screen?
It's really amazing. I mean, Jason's article that was in Wired magazine, which is what it's all based on, to me, when I read it, it just made me fall in love with all the reasons I love Black Twitter, right? Which is like, we're a community, we're strong, we're petty, we're funny, we support each other. And all of that to me was just like, I wanted to write a love letter to the culture honoring that, because as he says, like, in this sort of digital age, so many things are here today and gone tomorrow, right? And as you see, other places are banning books and burning books, right? So much of our history isn't always told by us, right? It's sort of told to us. And so to be able to say like, no, we're gonna tell our story and dictate that and hold that down, even if this platform went away, was so important.
What went into putting that dream team together for this documentary?
Yeah, I mean, we really started with a base of who Jason had interviewed for the article, right? So he had done a lot of kind of like foundational work of this person will be good, this person will have something interesting to say, specifically about what you're talking about over here. And then it became a thing about, well, Black Twitter isn't just made up of people who are historians, right? It's made up of people who are funny. So it was like having people like Sam J or, Amanda Seals. It was then people who are super political, having people like Brad Jenkins that worked for Obama, people that were, super cultural, pop culture and cultural relevant like Van Lathan and Jamel Hill. So then it became kind of filling those gaps of things that we wanted to talk about as the story and having people fill the gaps that way. And then we had these kind of kickbacks that kind of cut in and out of the episodes where it's just regular people. I really wanted people to feel like, what does it feel like to be on Black Twitter? It feels like a hangout. Black Twitter isn't just made up of celebrities. It was created by people that were just in the culture, regular.
What is one of your favorite moments from Black Twitter?
Ooh, my favorite moment, there's so many great ones. Zola's like my all-time favorite. Zola, the live watch party of it. It was the perfect moment of like live tweeting, live watch party, and then to watch it have life off the platform. To me, really showed how powerful Black Twitter was. Like to watch it go from a series of tweets to a movie, to me was just super powerful.
Everybody remembers when they were there in that moment and just reading it and being like, what's gonna happen next? What's this girl gonna do? So those are the moments that I think are so emblematic, just perfect in encapsulating like what this platform is and what this community really means.
It's like picking a child. I don't know, that's so hard. It's like, oh man, I feel like you're gonna get me in trouble asking this question. My favorite moment? I mean, Thanksgiving with Black families is one of my all-time favorite hashtags. Like, I remember being in the office the first day, I think it was 2014 it originally popped off, and just laughing all day in the office.
A lot of us are aspiring to enter the entertainment industry and make change in Hollywood and provide just a more accurate storytelling of communities that haven't been listened to before. So what advice would you have for students like us in our position?
I would say to tell your story and to, this generation has all of the tools at their disposal. You can make professional grade content and just create it. Create the things that you want to see out there and put them out there, and they'll get better and they'll be good and they'll be received. The more you practice and the more that you're able to just really put your word out there and follow that, it's very simple. I mean, there's never been a time in history where folks could just have these tools at their disposal to make network quality, studio quality products.
Could we potentially get a hookup real quick?
A what?
A hookup?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you looking good.
Texas.
Yeah. All right, sneak peekers, if you liked what you saw with this interview, be sure to follow us at Sneak Peek TV on any platforms. See you guys later.